What's good, everybody? This is the FMAP podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, CoolAzzCam.
And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture. Make sure you follow the podcast as well at the FMAP podcast. And while you at it, follow your boy at I am DJ Punch. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shaban Boo. Baby, what they following you at, Cam?
Y'all can follow me at CoolAzzCam, COOLAZZCAM.
Yes, sir. Also, you could hit us up, subscribe to the website at www.theinnovativeculture.com. Subscribe. We got emails, blasts going out. We also have updates on all the new episodes that we have. We're currently working with. Shout out to who we have. Got Chop It Up Barbershop Talk, or Speak On It Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. We got Innovative Comedy Podcast. We also have Plant-Based Radio Podcast with the homie Adios and Mo P.
That's right.
Who else we got, Cam? We got
Hustle Zone.
Pro Hustle Zone. Shout out to Moan. You know what I mean? We got that shit going on. You know, shout out to T Bizzle in the motherfucking building. I see him in the back over there. Smoke screens. Yes, sir. Shit, man. I'm watching Instagram right now, and I'm looking, and I'm seeing Kyrie Irving coming back to the NBA. But the motherfucker got restrictions, and that shit kind of make me a little upset. It doesn't make sense to me why the fuck he can play in every other state except for the motherfucking state that he plays for. I don't understand that.
Well, yeah, it get tricky out here now with COVID.
Well, okay, so somebody told me that the laws that were in New York are basically in place here now, right? Mm-hmm. So I look at the laws that are here, and I'm not going front, bro. Like, it's not that difficult to get into an arena or something like that. Like, as somebody that just, you know, walks in to watch the fucking game.
Right.
So I imagine that it should be a little easier for a fucking player who's like a top, like, the most like athletic person, you know what I mean, that we have in the U.S., like one of the top most athletic 1% in the world. Even when you talk about like body types, and you tell that motherfucker he got to get a fucking COVID shot.
Man, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, like it's a little tricky over here with that one.
I'm looking up, you know, these COVID laws, and it's just a trip seeing, you know, how strict these things are in New York.
Yeah.
Actually, let me put this on the screen.
Put that shit on the screen. Shit. Hold on, before we go over that, man, let me introduce the guest we got in the building, because I know he got something he could say about this, especially because he said he went to Beverly Hills. He said you can't touch down over there nowhere. But shout out to the homie Julian in the fucking building. What's going on, bro? You want to give your IG? You want to shout anything out? Plug anything? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. What's going on, y'all? Y'all can check out my IG at Elite_Enterprises 504.
That's right.
Yes, sir. What's your full name, bro? I got
Julien.
Go ahead, bro. I just want to let you know, your name is fucking dope as shit. Like it's on some famous shit.
Yeah. My full name is Julien Emmanuel White.
See, even the middle name, bro. I didn't even know the fucking middle name, and it just flows right. That's right. When I named my kids. That's one of the main things I thought about. I was like, I want that shit to flow. I want it to sound like the motherfucker famous already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to your parents, because they did that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my moms and my grandma.
You know what I mean? They did that. I would have had it. I had issues thinking of shit, especially because I was kind of teeter-tottering with my daughter, especially giving them two middle names.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, damn, I can't decide on one. Maybe we just shoot them with the two or whatever. But you know what I mean? It just sounds too long. But anyways, man, they kept that shit on point, bro.
There you go. Yep.
Yes, sir, man. Anyways, bro, what was the name of your company again?
Elite Enterprises.
Elite Enterprises. And where can they hit you up on Instagram again?
Yeah, Elite_Enterprises 504.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
But we were talking about Kyrie Irving, right?
Yeah.
And I know that you mentioned that you went to Beverly Hills recently, and you said you can't touch down nowhere in that bitch without what?
Oh man, that vaccination card. We was trying to go bowling. We was in Beverly Hills, and then tried to go bowling at I can't even remember the bowling alley in there, but it's basically in Hollywood, and they don't care if you got a mask. They don't care what type of mask you got. If you can't show or prove that you are vaccinated, can't get in, and that's everywhere, not just that place.
Is that fully vaccinated or? Okay, so you got to have at least 2 doses.
You got to have at least 2 doses on that thing.
That shit crazy, because I look at that and I go like fully vaccinated, not fully vaccinated. Look, if I'm going to get the first shot, I might as well go get the fucking second one. Who's going to get the first shot and not going to get the second one?
Right.
One of my biggest things with the shot is because I say this because I'm that type of person.
Yeah.
To where I would go get the first one and I would miss my 2 weeks to go get the second one, so I would have to like restart that shit over.
Yeah. Shit, I see. I didn't even know that process. See, you have to wait. You have to start the whole thing.
You gotta wait I think you gotta wait like 2 weeks before you can get your second dose.
Yeah, you do.
So that means you got a concert,
let it go through your body and kind of yeah.
If you got a concert and you booked that shit already, and you realize 1 week beforehand that you got to be fully fucking vaccinated, you can't go to that concert, bro, because you only gonna have one shot on your card.
Go ahead,
And mind you, I seen people that get that first shot and their body don't react right away. Right, like it be my arm hurt, I'm hella tired and shit like that, and I'm like, bro, you doing all this just to go to this show?
Yeah, it ain't that important to me, dog.
It ain't that serious.
It's really not. I'll catch it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Bro, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and it's crazy because outside of California, all the people who are either, you know, they say anti-vax or they say like give people the opportunity to pick if they want to get vaccinated or not.
Right.
All those people are white Republicans. But then when I come here to California or I'm here in LA or whatever, legitimately, it's mostly like Latinos and black people that don't want to get fucking vaccinated.
Yeah. It's because first of all, for me personally, I'm watching what happened to everybody. Mm-hmm. All the crazy ass reactions that everybody are getting to the vaccination. I'm just looking at that like, ain't no fucking way I'm doing that. Just off of that alone. Yep. And then, you know, just who is approving these things and what they approved before. Yeah. You know, the same people that are approving the shots also approved fucking cigarettes and alcohol.
Well, that's the thing that gets me, right? Because with anything else, they give you the opportunity to say no, right? So the human nature states that we gonna question shit, right?
Yep.
So why the fuck can't I question this one thing where I'm going, oh, you gonna make us do it? Why can't I say no? Or why do people get shamed for saying no? Like, you should be given the opportunity, whether you got the shit or not. Because to be honest with you, the people that get the shit, sometimes the motherfuckers walk around arrogant as shit. Like, I got my shit. I got my shit. Like, cool, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm not mad at you.
What you walking around with in your body, though, now.
That's fine, though. But what I'm saying is, that was your choice. Go ahead, get that shit, bro. If you want to get that shit, get that shit. I'm not.
Right.
But go ahead and get your shit.
Part of the push for you getting it was you won't, even if you do receive the COVID, even if you do get COVID, you won't die from it. It won't become fatal. Now that's a lie because people are dying from it. It doesn't even matter.
It does. It causes division. It splits people up. Now you're putting people against each other because people gonna look up and down at each other like, oh, you ain't got your shot, or you know, oh, these the people that got their shot. And it's like that already.
Scary as shit. My son came home from school and I was talking to him one day, and he was talking to me about it like it was some cool shit. Like it was some all the kids are doing it type shit. Right. You know what I mean? Like
because that's what the school is teaching them to do. They teaching them that it's something cool to do.
Well, obviously, because they got the commercials. You know what I mean? And if you do it, you doing the right thing is what they telling you. Right. So it's like for you to say, "Oh, I got my COVID shot." It's like cool. That means basically you saying I can go anywhere the fuck I want.
Yep, pretty much.
It's a passport, like they say. That's what it means. It's a passport. You taking it around is able to get you into the places that other people can't get into.
With all that being said,
it's your VIP card.
With all that being said, at the same time, if you don't have that shit, it's not difficult to fake some shit or to get around it.
Niggas been scamming for years.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
And that's just going to be another hustle. You know, it's already been going on. You know, all them cards is coming up missing at these doctors' offices and shit like that. People started coming up with cards on the street. All that, man.
I know people personally, publicly is promoting that.
Yeah.
So, you said I'm on Facebook. You looking for a vaccine card.
All right, did y'all hear about this? This is cold shit. Dude got a fucking prosthetic arm, and he tried to go in and fake the shot with a fake arm. And the nurse that was like supposed to be giving them the shot, she was like, "This shit is like cold and rubbery, and it's not even the same color as the rest of his body." Like, what is
yo,
you know, he went down for that shit.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he did. That's fucking.
There's people going to jail for having fake cards.
Yeah.
Like legit.
He tried to fake the whole shot though. Like he was really trying to get a legit card.
I get it.
Arm,
but they talking about like you can go to jail for a fake fucking card.
Yeah.
Like I understand falsifying documents, right? I understand that. But if I walk around with a piece of paper that says I have all my immunizations, right? And that motherfucker isn't real, guess what? I'm not going to jail. Right. Police don't give a fuck. But if I walk around with a COVID test and that motherfucker not real, I can go to jail.
Right.
That shit's stupid.
Damn near a felony.
They treating that shit like a Social Security card.
Worse than a Social Security card, bro.
Well, it'd be,
because I can walk up to a police officer with my fake Social Security card. I'm pretty sure of it. He gonna be laughing. Get the fuck out of my face.
Right.
But if I pull up with some fake COVID shit, where you get that at?
Yeah, because they want to find the plug.
Exactly.
It's just the agenda that they pushing, man. That's what's all gonna matter. When it was the war on drugs, think about what they was like so much focused on. Right.
Now it's against,
y'all
the
see
unvaccinated.
What they say? War on drugs. Y'all remember when Nancy Reagan was talking all that shit about war on drugs or whatever, just say no, all that bullshit?
Yep.
Okay. Has nothing to do with drugs, but read a fucking article that said...
I saw that shit. About Nancy Reagan?
Nancy Reagan was a top blowjob giver in the day. Like she had a whole nickname. Shit, in Hollywood. She had a whole nickname, bro. Man, Nancy Reagan was out there just topping motherfuckers up. First lady, bro. First lady out there just topping.
No, but she wasn't the first lady yet.
Oh, but still,
you remember Ronald Reagan was an actor too.
Okay, I understand.
So this is when they was all in Hollywood in their young days.
She sucked Ronald Reagan dick so good, he was like, I gotta wife that.
I got it.
I gotta wife that.
There's no way I cannot wife that.
Pull up what Nancy Reagan looked like when they fucking got together. Because if she not a baddie, then she had to suck a mean dick.
That's what they call a throat goat.
She's the original throat goat. Well, I don't know. They was talking about Marilyn Monroe for a little bit. She was getting passed around too.
Man, they all getting passed around, man.
John F. Kennedy was over there smashing some shit. Let me see that shit. What she look like? The wedding photos. Let me see. That's not... Maybe... Oh, look right here. That's probably it right there. Nah, she wasn't even bad. He looked old already. That's the cold part. That's the cold part.
Funny.
He was probably like in his 20s right there.
Said she had a line of them, huh?
She had a line of them, bro.
Like they said, the offices, it wouldn't just be at night. It was like a cold ass memoir that somebody wrote about her, like in her time in Hollywood.
Imagine being the dude.
He probably the only motherfucker that didn't get it.
That's what. Imagine being the dude. One of the dudes that got topped off by her, right? And you see her at his inauguration, like the whole yeah. Speech and everything, and she's standing up there, and you look at the screen and you double take, you go, oh, that's the bitch that sucked my dick.
It'd be like Bernie Mac at House 43.
Yeah.
Oh, I even remember a name. They used to call you Jawbone. Said, man, back in the day, your wife, man, I ain't got to tell you.
I got to tell you. Man.
That's just scary.
That's my wife you talking about. He's fast, don't he?
Oh, shit. That's just, that's scary.
Hell yeah.
Because I think about that shit now, because if I come across somebody that I know, a chick that I know I went to high school with, that was out there just sucking mean peen, right? Like during when we was in high school. And then I see them now and like they're married and shit like that. And I try to be an adult about it and be like, oh, that's in their past, continue their life. But then I think about it like, what if they husband like is around like her high school friends one day, right? Mm-hmm. And it'd be that one slip up that'd be like, yo, so-and-so used to suck dick in high school. It's like, what do you mean? Oh, you don't know?
Right.
Like she used to like have them lined up like after football practice, like just fucking sweaty ass balls and everything, just waiting, and she used to dome everybody up. Like, how would you feel like as that husband? Like she sucked good dick, but it's still like it's a little traumatizing, don't you think?
Man, first of all, if you the husband you didn't even know all that kind of went down, that's I don't know. Like, why you ain't tell me?
Why you ain't got no friends from high school? What you hiding, bitch? You ain't got no friends from high school.
Why all your friends a whole 52-man roster on the field?
Yeah, like bitch got 54 followers. Or she got 54 followers on Instagram.
They all football players.
52 of them play on a fucking roster somewhere. Like, it doesn't make no fucking sense. Things like that keep people up at night, Cam.
Yeah, I bet.
Tossing and turning.
But what I'm saying is, like, you try to be an adult about it and you try to be like, all right, past is the past, whatever. But it's like, damn, and then you try to look and you're like, but how many dicks?
Hey, what, you think, like in today's world, you think that, say that Nancy was doing what she was doing with today's technology and shit.
Sex tape.
sex tapes, all that, you think she would have been able to be the first lady then, or like today, as she was back then?
No, hell no, because everybody would know about it by now. That memoir wouldn't have got held on to till like on somebody's deathbed. Like somebody was about to die. Nancy used to suck the meanest dick, and then just died.
How random is that?
But it's crazy because in today now, like you could have a president and his wife could have an OnlyFans and get away with that shit.
Man.
Oh shit.
Yep.
You think they can get away with that shit?
I believe so. In the age that we in now, if you look at the world around us, I think like that's the next step.
Shit. Trump's wife was turned up.
We had Trump, right? You know, I wouldn't expect Biden to pull no shit like that, but
Biden don't know what the fuck he doing. Biden don't know what's going on. Biden half sleep everywhere he at.
But imagine we get like a young, you know, the next person, somebody like, you know, younger than what we've been having, and then they got, you know, one of them MILF wives or some shit.
Hey.
With the OnlyFans. Do you think the country would look at him the same way?
Yeah.
Nah. Well,
would you still respect that man?
Low key, Trump's wife was considered a MILF wife.
But did she have an OnlyFans?
Maybe not to me. What do you mean? Oh, she has to have an OnlyFans. Oh,
was they creating content together?
Ooh. I think
wasn't she creating content like
50. Well, she was in like magazines and shit like that. So I think she did Playboy and shit like that.
That's why I was like, I know she was turned.
She was in Playboy. So okay, Playboy back in the day was like today's version of doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was probably the
closest thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
So apparently, yeah, you can do that shit. There's gonna be a time when it don't matter what the fuck you did in the past. Like this is fuck it, go ahead. Because everybody's becoming so like open with shit.
Open and sensitive. Who are you to judge her? Who are you to say that she can't do this because she did that?
Exactly. Like, bitch, I'm somebody who got an opinion. That's it.
Right.
I wrote it down somewhere. That's it.
I can see that.
Like shit. Would you look though? I would look. I would be.
Oh yeah.
I would feel like I had to. Like as an American, I have to see what the first lady's titties look like at least, right?
Well, especially if she fucking selling them.
Just imagine what they following would be like. But I don't know if that would be a conflict of interest. Would they be able to fucking make money off the OnlyFans?
Trump was making money doing other shit.
Man.
Yeah, but what if they do live casts from the Oval Office? They just in there beating cheeks on the desk on OnlyFans.
Billionaires.
You know what I mean, bro?
Billionaires, bro. Overnight.
For the low price of $14.99, you could watch the president of the free world fuck his first lady on the Oval Office desk. On the rug.
That it's like you almost like have to watch that.
It's like pay-per-view.
Right.
You got to, bro.
You got to. And especially the first time it ever happening, that would be like a big ass.
The first time it ever happening, I wouldn't care what the president and first lady look like. I'm watching.
I have to watch it.
You people have to all over the world is going to tune in for that.
Just for the like Cam just said, just for the simple fact that it's the first time,
and it's the president.
Everything
a president is doing this
in that manner. Oh yeah, I'm definitely tuning in.
That's like, just gonna shock the world.
It's gonna shock the world. But I mean, you know what's crazy? I think somebody else will do it before America does it, though.
Probably,
if they haven't done it already.
That motherfucker Putin. Hey, I bet Putin out there doing some shit.
He go probably.
His name Putin. Damn. Go.
Past tense.
Putin. He's over there. Putin. He in the corner. Putin.
In the process of.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro. Well, anyways, man, your company. How'd you get started, man?
Man, so my mom has been doing who is my other business partner, by the way.
Okay.
She's been doing like sewing, knitting, fabric wholesale for over a decade, and so she bought the first embroidery machine, and me, I've always been a salesman my whole life. Sold cars, I sold,
yeah.
So I, have a knack for these things and a nice solid network. So she bought it, and it kind of just reminded me of downtown LA. Somebody getting, I said, I might be able to do something with this. And then seeing that, and then seeing people on social media looking for embroidery, looking for printing, and me never even paying attention to that until the opportunity arose. And I was like, I went back to that same person, and then she actually became my first customer.
Oh, okay.
So, and then we started, from then, bought another machine, actually bought 3 total. And man, a vinyl heat press, one of the home industrial printers, things that you see downtown in the urban stores where you go get your shirt made, where you go get it embroidered. You know,
you knew that if you was going to be on the same level as them, you needed that equipment.
I needed that equipment.
You needed to have the same means, you know, to be able to do the same work these other people putting out.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy that you mentioned your mom because when I was thinking about questions to ask you, especially with this business specifically, I go, normally like businesses like this are ones that are passed down because unless you're interested in fashion, which when I talk to you, you say you're more into the production part, right?
Yeah.
So unless you're like super interested in fashion, nobody has an idea to buy an embroidery or machine, or nobody has the idea to buy like the heat press or anything like that because it's just not something we think of. You know what I mean? It's not one of those things where you're like, I could sit there and make money off of that, unless you have an example of it already.
It's not even. The cool part is some people do. But they don't think they can do it. They don't think it can be done and excel in, you know. Yeah. I played basketball. I'm an athlete. If you would have told me 15, 20 years ago that I'm going to be owning a printing and embroidery business that's growing rapidly, I would be like, no, I'm going to NBA. Why would you say that? Right. You know what I mean? So, but for the simple fact that I saw and I believed in what we can achieve into this, I definitely... We dove all in.
Yeah, potential.
Yeah,
you saw potential.
I saw potential, and I just saw it through. And you know, and it's a difference once you believe, man. It's not a lot you can't accomplish. You feel me? So
that's crazy, dude. What year was this
that we started?
Yeah,
we started the printing and embroidery business in December of last year. So
okay.
It's coming up on a year next week.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's dope for sure. And then once you got the machine, like, how did you learn how to use it? Was it trial and error? Did it come with a book? Did you watch YouTube videos?
I helped my mom. Me and my mom watched YouTube videos and just did a lot of research. She went all in, man. Props to my mom, dude. She's the designer of it. She makes it happen. I'm just the face. I bring people in and I show what we can do.
That show she believed in it too.
Facts, man. I told her my idea. I told her what we can do, and she dove all in.
That's a very productive idea, especially, to push to parents. Because you think sometimes, like, parents, it's hard to convince parents to agree with things we want to do, right?
Right.
I mean, I know for me growing up, my parents, they always try to recommend what they did. You know, like, well, I'm in this field, so you should try to do this. Yeah. Because that's what they know.
Yeah.
But, as us growing up being individuals, we always have these creative thoughts and ideas like maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to do this. But it's always going to change so much as we grow up.
Yeah.
And you're going to find different interests, but to be able to create a business behind something and be able to see something through.
Absolutely.
And I think that's dope for you, and have your mom be a part of that with you is what I'm saying.
Support is everything, man. Talked to my mom, and I had reached out to one of my brothers, man. RIP to my brother Rich, died in February, but he was the one that really kind of was like, yo, do that. Because he had his own clothing brand too. And so he was kind of, telling me how much it costs for him to just produce and get his brand out.
Right.
So just thinking about that stuff, I'm like, man, I could do better quality at a more affordable price for the community.
How long did it take you to figure out a price point? Because I find that as like business owners, it's difficult to find a price point and say, how much does it cost me? Not only cost me for materials, but like to think about the time it takes you. Like, how much do I even pay myself?
Man. So when we first started, we had our price set incredibly cheap, but we first started, so we not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, you're still learning at the same time too. So it's like
exactly. And so as we got better, I literally started having customers like, "Yo, you charging too low." Mm-hmm. Like, she was like, she literally said, "Come up with a different price set and charge me that price set." I swear. And just, she really appreciated the work that we were putting in. And we were already discussing, obviously within my team, we was already discussing about what kind of price that we should do or if we should even raise it right now. And then literally like not even a week later, she told me that. I'm like, okay, all right,
that's
fine.
your clear sign.
All right, meeting. Let's figure it out. How are we going to do this? So,
yeah. That's cool, man, because especially when you have a team and you have people that you're working with, you also have to take into account them when you're thinking about your price point.
Facts.
Because not only are you taking care of or paying yourself, but you're also paying somebody that's working for you.
Take care of my team, man.
You know what I mean? And it's difficult sometimes to figure out, like, because you have to think of it in terms of this, but at the same time, it's difficult because they are people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you have to think of, like, how much is that person's time worth?
Yeah.
I would love to pay you,
Facts.
but unfortunately, I can pay you, and I feel like that's fair. You have to find something where you're like, that's fair. I feel like I'm taking care of you, but at the same time, I'm definitely not shortchanging you.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, free game, man. Like if you find that support system, because shout out to China, that's my dog, man. That my mom's, my homegirl Lindsay. I brought this idea to them, and they didn't even think about how much I'm gonna pay them. They were like, okay, what do I need to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To make your vision happen.
Man, bro, it's I couldn't even do that without them.
That's the thing. Finding people who have the same vision as you.
Facts.
Those are the people that you want on your team.
Absolutely.
Because if y'all have a common goal, then y'all already know where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Facts.
just finding the steps to get there. And then also with having a team that I see is cool is like the shit I don't know. Fucking CoolAzzCam know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
shit CoolAzzCam
versa.
don't know, Milk it probably know.
Right,
The
right.
shit Milk it don't know, Official Juice probably know. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
that's the coolest part, to be able to working with people. You know what I
That's
mean?
what
To
it
be able
takes.
to be able to reach out to people and be like, hey man, I don't know how to do this. Can you fucking show me how to do it real quick?
Everybody got their own talents that they could bring to the table. And
Exactly.
bring their own little special ingredient, put that together, man.
Yeah.
Got something incredible.
That's cool, man. And then you say you've been doing it for about a year now.
Yeah, a year now. We've been going hard at it for about a year. My mom put hours and hours of time into perfecting her craft. And like I said, man, our goal is to bring people visions to life, man, without having to pay an arm and a leg for it. To giving back to our community as well. Giving people opportunity. They don't have to drive all the way out to LA to get overcharged. They can I'm right here and I'm helping out. My job is to make your dream come true. And we all be happy. You get charged at a price to where you can really profit. And obviously me and my team are eating too. It's a win-win.
It could be some repeat work too. It's like you always want people to come back.
And that's what, that's another free game. That's the best marketing tool. Word of mouth, bro.
Hell yeah, word of
About
mouth.
people that have got work done by you. And hey, whatever industry they in. Like for instance, I got a friend that does party supplies. She knows about 10 other party supplies companies, small business, that she had brought to me. Or, reached out to them and it was like, yo, I found the guy. And they like, who, where, how much? So these people are hitting me up just off of the people that I've done good by. You know what I'm saying? So
Now you got like a whole nother
system.
market you could tap
A whole
into.
nother market, man. And that's been happening with like the food business,
Food trucks.
the chefs, the party supply. Like I was saying, I'm tapping into every business category.
There's places you didn't even know that
needed it, dude. Like party supplies, I didn't know y'all needed.
Where the party supplies need you?
On the shirts, they wanted digitize their image so that they could put it like a clear image, so they could put it on their trucks, so they could put it on their flyers, things like that. Like we provide a multitude of services within the printing and embroidery.
Oh shit!
But then chefs, they want their chef coats embroidered.
They chef coats embroidered,
Their name hit up on them and all that.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
So you could walk in to a kitchen and be like, all right, I'm here to pick up coats. Like who need their shit done?
Yeah, man.
Like a barber, they walk in, be like, who need the supplies? Like come through.
I'm tapping in with Starbucks. Starbucks hit me and one of the managers from Starbucks hit me and needed aprons and shirts, hats done. So I'm getting that. So just imagine her telling her other managers.
So the whole chain, like we got somebody to do it for everybody at Starbucks.
It only takes one little spark, man.
Bro said aprons and shirts. I thought he said 8 prison shirts. I was like, why does Starbucks need 8 prison
what
shirts?
What is really going on over there?
Like, get your money, bro. But why do they need prison shirts?
They got one in the prison.
I don't ask questions. I just do what I'm hired to do.
Starbucks in the prison.
Hey, for real, shit.
They got the inmates working it.
Hell yeah.
Bulletproof aprons.
That's how you getting your shit out so fucking cheap. I see you, bro. You got the prisoners over here fucking embroidering and shit.
Man.
That's crazy. Do you ever, so because not because I'm competitive, but because I like to compare and contrast, right?
Yeah.
I go and I watch a lot of other podcasts. I watch a lot of other podcast productions and stuff like that, and I look at how the camera angles are, all that shit, the conversation, everything. I break that shit down, and I'm not saying I judge it necessarily, but I critique it as far as like, I wonder what I would have did. I wonder what I would have did differently. I wonder if mine's better. Like little things like, okay, I feel like mine's better on that aspect or whatever. Do you ever walk around and see embroidery on stuff, like custom stuff, and be like, I could have did that shit way better?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I used to spend a lot of money on clothes, spend a lot of money on different things, and now that I'm tapped into this, I'm like, I can make that. I'm not spending $60 on this when I can make it for $15. I'm not doing it.
I feel the fuck out of that. I always said if I had a screen printing machine or some shit like that, or like anything like that where you can make custom shirts, like I probably wouldn't go out and buy shirts no more. Like every day I would have a fresh tee with just something new on it. Like fuck it.
Like I'm not. This is my own brand.
I wear your brand. You promoting yourself.
I'm wearing my own clothes, man. I do that literally about 85% of the time, man. So
we might need to tap in for some work, man.
Hell yeah, shit.
I got you.
Yeah, we got hats and shit like that. We need some work, man.
I got you. Trust
That's
me.
cool, man. So I know you say that a lot of the stuff that you do is some stuff that you would be able to go downtown and but you take the convenience.
Yes.
Being here. As far as price point, because I know, like, if you go to downtown, supposedly you get it for cheaper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
You know why they say that?
Why they say that?
Because nobody else is challenging that. So they can make a price point. Yeah, this cheap right here. Where else where else do you know? Like, especially because that's not true. Because
especially because because when you go downtown, everybody has to have this mindset when they go shopping downtown. It's, I gotta get it while I'm here.
Right.
So you're not gonna shop around except for downtown. Yeah. Because you was like, if it's in walking distance, then I'll go ahead and I'll check prices everywhere else. But other than that, like, I'm already here. I might as well get it here. Right. So they think they taking advantage of something.
Yeah, man. They think, and that's just because of lack of the knowledge, lack of not knowing what else is out there. So.
I'm guilty of it myself, bro, because I'll drive by like storefronts for like embroidery or anything that I'm looking for, and I'll never even give it a shot or a chance to even walk in and be like, hey man, how much would y'all charge for so and so and so and so? I don't even think to do that shit because I assume, especially because it's a storefront, that it's gonna be high. You know what I mean? I don't give shit a shot unless I get like a reference or something like that. Yeah. Other than that, like you said, like you would go downtown for some shit.
Yep. Yeah, I would go downtown. And before this happened, I would go downtown or I'll go to like the swap meets and stuff like that. But now that I understand, dude, I'm like, it's no way. And I know for a fact that we can do it better. Like me and my team have better quality, better work and things like that. It's no way it's no world I'm going to go and pay for that. Somewhere else, yeah. Never.
Yeah.
I think about a lot of shit when I buy things, right? Like, number one, who made this? You know, you can kind of look. It could be 5 shirts on the rack, right?
Yep.
But 2 of them shirts, if you really look at them and examine them on the inside, might be little, some stitching coming out. Some you watch that shit one time, now it's coming to loose.
That means Inspector number 5 didn't do his job.
Right. You see shit like that, right? So, yeah, number one, I want to know, who made these? Were these people having a good time when they made it? Were they really give a fuck about putting these shirts out? Did they care about putting out this product?
That's our goal, man. We take pride in everything we do at our shop art. Everything that we do in terms of designing anything, the ideas that our clients bring to us, we take pride in that.
Right. And them the kind of businesses that people look to work with, you know? Man. Do you take pride in your work? Do you stand behind the work you putting out, the quality of the work you putting out? And it's not, like we was talking about prices and all that, but ultimately for me, it's like, it could be, a $30 or a $60. It could be in between, but it's like, I know with that $60 it's gonna last me longer. I'm gonna get way more wear out of that.
Cam over here buying Dickie t-shirts and shit. What the fuck?
but you
I know what you mean. Listen, I go for the Pro Club every time, bro. Cause it's thicker, you know what I mean? It's gonna last. I got a few washes. I get a few washes out of it. You know what I mean? No, you know what I mean? The fabric stay tight when you wash that motherfucker. It actually like shrink and become a little bit stiffer. You know what I mean? Like I fucks with it. AAA shirt ain't doing that. But we were talking about downtown, and I was thinking right now. You know what? I actually used to work downtown. I worked at American Apparel when it was the headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Over that, remember that pink building?
Yeah.
I used to work over there, and that's where they actually made the shirts.
Oh,
so
shit.
they would make the the whole point or the whole thing, the shtick behind American Apparel was they would make their clothes here in the U.S. as opposed to other companies who would make it in sweatshops, right? Cool part is, because I used to work there, if you went to all the levels, them bitches was some sweatshops. And it was like they were heavy on the legalizing immigrants because they would hire illegal immigrants, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
But what you didn't pay attention to is if you hire them illegal immigrants, no matter where the fuck they at, they're gonna work like sweatshops.
Yep.
And that's exactly how the fuck they worked up there, bro. It would be scary walking up them fucking steps and going onto one of them floors where it was just like an ocean of fucking sewing machines and everybody just sweating in that bitch. It's hot, big ass fans and shit.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, that shit definitely exists.
So,
Even
like you
here.
said, you gotta care. Like you said about your team, all that matters. It matters into the love and the quality that's getting put into each piece of merch that's coming out.
Yep. Everybody on the same page and committed to the goal, man.
Yeah.
When you got that, when you got 4 people, multiple people on your team that's all aiming at that same thing, there's no way you can't win that championship, man.
Hell yeah, man. What's the best way to promote all your stuff?
Man, honestly, to be honest, man, it's been word of mouth. It's been word of mouth, and then Instagram, of course. And China's and she's been bringing in so many business just from her networking opportunities from Instagram. So, you know, that's crucial. That's a pillar in our company, man. You know, just getting the word out. And then once we do the work, you know, we, you know, creating that fire, we just watch it spread, you know, watch them go tell their friends and their friends hit me up. They got, you know, happened almost every time, dude.
That's
like
good. You see the work come in.
Yeah, man.
And that's what we do it for. We do it because we want to work, you know?
Yeah.
But when you actually see that work start coming, like, damn. Like people really tapping in. People really coming to me because they like the quality. They like the work, you know?
And it's crazy because if you think about it, how things snowball, right?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, me, I'll start DJing, right? And when I start DJing, it gets to the point where I'm starting to get more and more gigs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I tend to realize that the reason why I get gigs is because, like, I'm started with one gig to begin with. You put it on Instagram, it's like, damn, Punch is DJing. Okay, then all of a sudden, well, since Punch is DJing, now I'm in somebody's head for DJing. So it's like the more you post nowadays, the bigger the snowball gets. You know what I mean? The more and more business you get. That's just from showing the shit you already doing. Man. You know what I mean? And now imagine if you actually film commercials, photo shoots, and shit like that for everything.
Man.
But China already know that.
Yep. That's why she
it sounds like y'all got to play, you know? And, you know, this is a step right here because now you telling our audience about everything you got going on. And I hope that anybody that's watching right now that they want to call you and get some work.
Y'all know how to reach me, man. Elite_Enterprises 504.
So I got his Instagram open right here.
Oh shit, go ahead, bro.
So we're gonna play that video.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We was talking about.
Yeah.
We'll go with this one.
You can play that one.
Hard work, plus patience. To some more of my sacrifice. I'm done waiting. Told you that I wasn't playing. Now you hear what I've been saying. Dedication.
Dynasty.
Dedication.
Hey, we getting innovative culture fucking varsity jackets. Fuck it. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
And that's just like everything that you see on that was created from our fabric. You know, because like I said, my another part of the business is a wholesale fabric, and I think I have a video of it. If you scroll all the way down, you will see it literally inside of the garage.
Yeah, I was getting my other question. So you have a storefront? You work out of the garage?
We transformed the living room into into the workshop.
Hell yeah.
So we grind right. You see right there on the left.
Right here.
Yep. In the garage, you see everything we have lined up.
Oh shit.
Everything. So yeah. So
better insight. Just exactly what you're working with.
Yeah, so everything. So we try to, like I said, we trying to bring downtown here.
Oh yeah.
Downtown to the.
That's
to
like the alley,
man. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
obviously,
But much better.
signs, different sport teams.
I know y'all was doing it when the mask thing popped off.
Fuck.
Y'all was making masks.
Man, we've
It's
made
not
hundreds,
party planners,
thousands of masks, dude.
This could be for people that do want designs. So, for instance, say you want
Somebody saying, explaining
your
everything
name
on there.
spelled or embroidered. Inside of the embroidery,
dope.
you want the Raiders logo or the Raiders design inside of your embroidery.
You ever thought about making like getting a commercial space?
Trying. We getting there, trust me.
Just different styles.
Because I mean, at some point you're gonna run out of space, bro.
Come up with different.
That's why we
things
had to organize it the way we
nobody's
did.
ever seen.
That's dope.
Hey, I got
So
it together though.
Hell yeah, that should look clean as hell.
So we're able to do. So not
So
only
now that we reorganized the garage,
not only are we trying to become, be available in the community, but do things that never been done. Like I was explaining in that, it's called the applique into the embroidery. So taking the actual materials and embroidering into the design that you want. So if you scroll up, you'll see I had done some wings for a family, for a family friend. His brother had passed, and if you can, keep scrolling. I'm gonna show you right now. We are to the right next. All the way that one. If you look at it, you'll see the fabric that we incorporated into that.
Yeah, I see.
So we try to bring uniqueness,
like 3D.
quality. Yeah, exactly.
That's the fur.
That's the actual fur on the wings,
Embroidered.
embroidered onto the shirt.
rest well.
So
That's dope.
So we try to, like I said, man, that we're
That's
trying to
creative as
change the
fuck.
game, man.
That's
and still be more affordable than anyone else.
I mean, to offer something like that to begin with, which a lot of people don't even think to do anything like that, because if you was to show me that and I did embroidery and I would look at it and I would say, nah, hell no, that would seem like doing too much.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
for a person that's not dedicated, you know what I'm saying. That's why we go so hard, because we really believe that. One, we're here for the community. We're helping each other out, helping each other grow, especially for people that, have businesses and their vision. They want to bring to light, but like I said, don't want to pay thousands of dollars for it. And then on top of that, we are trying to be different for the culture, be different for anyone who thinks that they can't be different. So we step out on a limb, man, and we stand on it.
Very innovative.
Yeah, very innovative. As a DJ, I've gone out and I've had gigs where, like high pressure gigs, where you got deadlines for shit, right?
Yeah.
And then, like something go wrong, you know what I mean? And like it seemed like it fucks everything up. Yeah. Have you had a situation where you had like a big order or something like that and shit just went south?
Look, hey, we had a big order for of AAU football team.
Ooh. Jerseys?
They wanted their jackets, and it was 62 jackets, 72 jackets. That's including the staff.
And how much time did they
Basically,
want that back in?
So we had I think we had like a month to do it, and we was getting through everything, knocking everything out, and it was like 3 jackets or the last 3 jackets messed up or something like that. Man, I'm doing 110 to downtown to go grab the jacket, because we have our vendors that we go through, but getting them shipped out until that's gonna take too long.
And it was the last minute. Yeah.
Man, I'm flying down the freeway. I thought you got to do what you got to do. Your clients need it, and then our job is to present.
What's your biggest issue that you be having to troubleshoot? Because for something like that to happen, like the machine broke down on you, or
things like that happen all the time. Machine breakdown, not doing what it's supposed to. We had one of our machines had one of the needle basically broke, but in the process of breaking, it broke the hydraulics for it to go up and down. So we had to get that replaced. We had to call the company that we bought it from to come and work on our machine. It's a home industrial machine, so we had to have somebody come. All those things happen all the time, man. Just being able to go through those ups and downs, man. Just going through those challenges and still be able to go hard.
Cool part about it is from that, like challenge, you kind of figure out like, okay, next time that shit happen, I know exactly what the fuck to do.
Facts.
Because that shit happen here where it's like you'll get a bad cable or something like that, and you'll be like, all right, nah, next time I know, don't hook it up like that. Like, I fucked up this time, but I think the next time I'll be good.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean,
learning and elevating.
Yeah. I mean, I've had different situations sometimes where it's just like it don't work out, and in the moment, out of like anger, you legitimately you stress the fuck out. You on some I want to quit type shit. You're like, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Yep. And then after you're done, you calm down, everything worked out. That's when you sit back and you reflect and you're like, fuck, everything worked out. I guess I can keep doing this shit.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
People, you gotta be ready to go through blood, sweat, and tears for what you believe in, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna test you.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's gonna test
the
you,
shit
man.
out of you.
It's gonna test the shit out of you.
If you really dialed in, you'll make it through.
Mm-hmm. What was the biggest obstacle that you've had starting this business? Because like I know that you had the guidance of your mama already.
Yeah.
But just on your own, something that you felt like you couldn't even reach to your mama for to get advice on.
Some of the things were just promoting, getting it out there. Mm-hmm. That was some of the hardest things for me to do, trying to figure out how I can gain everybody's interest, because, everybody got their particular, I've been going here for 5 years. I don't see why I should change. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now I have to figure out as a salesman of the company, I got to figure out how I could change your mind.
How do you pitch it to somebody
exactly
and get them to spend that money with you?
Who's so comfortable with with this person. Now you got to start throwing free shit and cheaper, just to gain their trust. And then once they become loyal.
Have you always been a salesman? I know you said that you've done sales before, but is it like natural to you? Because I don't know what my issue is, but I have an issue finding a balance between being too aggressive and giving them and being too aggressive and laying out what you offer on the table and being like on some, all right, take it or leave it type shit.
Yeah.
There's a fine balance between that shit.
You need to buy this shit.
No, but it's like you need to buy this shit and I have to tell you why you need to buy this shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But if I have to tell you why, then I'm finna go in.
Yep. And just, one of the most successful things I did do that works for me is being a mirror. Yeah. You turned up, I'm turned up. If you like, I'm like,
you feeding off people energy.
Exactly. That's the best way, because then they're gonna be like, okay, he understands me.
Because obviously, you think about it. If somebody coming in, let's say it's some work for a funeral, it's like you gonna vibe with them and you gonna gain.
I'm sad with you. I'm sad with you.
I'm not about to be chippy with your ass. I'm about to be like, so
right.
What are we doing
today?
Somebody
coming in, like, oh, it's my kid's
wings,
birthday.
no wings. What are we doing? Like,
you gonna fucking make it feel like you a part of the birthday with them.
Man, exactly. So just being a mirror to my clients, not only are they getting quality work, they're also getting that customer service. That's like, hey, yo, I don't care how much it costs, I'm gonna go with him. Mm-hmm. Because not only am I treating them right, I'm treating them with value. They're getting good work.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, the quality always speaks for itself. And that's the thing that I always try to keep my my mind on, especially when we do podcasts and we produce podcasts out of here, because I want people to feel like when they come here, they come to some professional shit. I want them to feel like fuck it, I want you to feel Hollywood when you come here.
Right.
When the lights turn on, I want you to get that little feeling in you, like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Just a little bit. Just so I want you to be comfortable, but I want you to feel like you own some shit, some official shit. And then when you watch it, I want you to watch it and I want you to be like, damn, that looks legit as fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you give somebody that feeling, they bound to come back every single time.
Every time.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that when you give them or you show them what they asked for and it's exactly what they wanted and they like all super hype about that, that make people want to come back. Like, that's the best promotion.
Yep.
That's the best way to get customers to come back.
Being completely honest with the customer too. Telling them, like, they expected something on Friday. Hey, something happened. Yeah. Go be ready to Sunday or Monday.
Honest,
But you got to call them and actually have that conversation.
Actually have that conversation. You wouldn't believe how many businesses lead you on. Yeah, no, it's coming. We're working on it now. It's gonna be done any minute. 2 weeks later, we're still working. You're like, nah.
There's people in that position to just give people that type of news.
People respect. Right. Exactly.
Your job is to call people and tell them that the shit gonna be late.
Right. It's just kind of my job. So I have to do that. I have to wear that hat, which is fine. I'm the face, so I have to.
Well, they appreciate the honesty more than anything.
Exactly. They respect that. And they respect the choice. Yeah. I mean, you want to continue to work with me or, you're not. And ball's on your court. but you see what I can do.
Yeah.
You know,
just, I'm letting you know what happened, and are you willing to work with me through that? Because I'm going to still do what I'm going to do.
Right.
I'm going to fix it, and then I'm going to find somebody.
Right. That's exactly.
Who you want to continue to work with me.
Well, that's the biggest thing when you go to any type of big company, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you go to McDonald's, right? You get a Big Mac. You know what a Big Mac tastes like.
Right.
So every time I get that motherfucking Big Mac, that shit better taste the fucking same, right? So it's like every time I give you a project or anything to work on, it's like that motherfucker better look like how I expect it to look.
Right. The cold part about McDonald's,
you've already set yourself up for that.
Yep.
You still gonna go to another McDonald's because you know that one gonna taste like the one you want.
But it's exactly because it's the company McDonald's.
Yep. That's when you get big.
If I don't like what you give me, I gotta go look for Burger King. I gotta go see if I like In-N-Out. I gotta go see if I like Wendy's. I might not like all that shit, but I gotta go find some other shit because you fucked my Big Mac up.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest issue with that.
Yep. I agree.
You know what I mean? But like I said, you set yourself up with that.
Yep.
It's a good set yourself up, but you set yourself up by giving out and pushing out good quality, because the second you slack on some shit, and that's what I noticed with anything.
Yep.
As soon as you show somebody your potential and you slack on your potential, you bound to get called out. If you got good people around you, you bound to get called out on that
They're
shit.
supposed to call you out because they're gonna let you know like you better than that.
Yeah. China over there.
This one. What?
She's on your head earlier about that video, by the way.
Hey, be on my head. She's on my head, but I can not stress the amount of appreciation I have for it. We go at each other next over the business. You know, she has a strong mind about it because she has a strong passion for it, as do I.
Y'all both invested.
Yeah, man. You know, time, money, and energy into this. So we'll go at each other next, you know, sometimes, but I love it. I need that, you know.
That's that extra push.
That's that extra push, man.
And we was talking about your support system earlier, you know.
Facts.
And that's definitely good to have,
man,
in any type of business, any type of field. Like, you gotta have a support system because can't nobody do shit by themselves. We all gonna have moods and fucking emotions, feelings. Like, shit happens from day to day. Now, who's around you to kind of help motivate you and keep you going?
Right. Yeah. So you done? Because I'm waiting for you. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's me though. I throw a bitch fit about some shit, and then it's like, you done? All right, come on.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Shit can't stop, you know?
Shit can't stop, bro. Hell no, shit can't stop.
She be like, so are you go out to go make this money or what? Right.
That's the part that made me mad about it at the end, because at the end, like, no matter what, you gotta, okay.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
I realized all of this was for nothing. Got it. My bad.
Got you.
So, yeah, man. Absolutely. Support is everything.
Hell yeah, support is everything. So you said your mama supports you, China supported you.
Absolutely.
Who else is on your team to support
Lindsay,
you?
another good friend of mine, she's been pushing it for me just on GP. I haven't asked her to do anything. She saw my idea. She asked me questions about it, and she was like, I know a couple people. I'll be back, you know, and just brought business in from like that too. So,
and your sis with her big following.
Yeah, it's just everything is contributing to this, man.
I think a lot of people are gonna support you because of who you are.
Yeah. Yep.
So
facts. Shout out to my sis Remy. She has she's like an Instagram model influencer. She has a large following.
And they show that these people around you really invest in you as a person, you know, because they care about what you're doing, and that is you doing it.
Yeah, man.
You know, you're doing something with yourself, and they able to help push something positive that you got going on, you know, and it's great work. So why not? Why wouldn't they want to recommend you?
Right. Facts. Yeah, man. That's, you know, just trying to keep it, just trying to elevate every day, man.
That's dope, man. It's happy. It's good to hear a story like that.
Yeah.
To know, like, you can do the things you want to do and have a solid foundation around you, you know? Because you hear a lot of other stories, and a lot of people have it hard to where they say, like, you know, they doing so much, it ain't really too many people in the corner.
Nobody have my back.
Yeah, all of that. But
I see the memes.
Yeah.
But this.
From nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
33?
Yeah, man. You're right there with it.
Yeah, you up there with it.
I'm 33.
How old are you?
13.
She call everybody at the table old. Everybody get called old shit.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I'm 33 too, bro.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest with you, it took me to about 30 to open my eyes and actually like grow.
Same.
I'm a late bloomer, point blank, period. You know what I mean? So for me to legitimately, like, I feel like become a legitimate man at fucking 30. You know what I mean? And I try to talk to people, and you know what? The crazy part was I was so insecure about that, and I was so embarrassed by it. but it was only because I would never talk about it. But the more I talk about it, the more I come across people who are like, just like what you said, sound about right. Because the people my age, they don't fucking talk about that shit, bro. And that's the biggest issue is nobody goes like, you know what? I kind of felt like a grown man around 28, 29, 30. And it's like, bro, if I would have known that a long time ago, I wouldn't feel so bad about the shit I was going through. Like, where the fuck was you at, asshole?
Man.
And it'd be the people around you too going through the same shit. Don't say nothing.
Like, I thought you were doing better to me. What happened? Like,
exactly, bro.
Same fucking thing.
Bro, they were like
going through it. That's why they're not talking about that shit.
But that we gotta break that barrier, man. We gotta change that.
Yeah.
Gotta change that.
I mean, there's times, bro, where I've been depressed and I've talked to people about it, and it's like, you know what, bro? A couple years ago, I was feeling the same way, and you almost want to get mad because you're like, why aren't you fucking saying nothing?
Right.
But then you remember I'm in that position too right now, and I'm telling you right now.
Right.
And I know how hard it is to tell you some shit right now.
Right. Facts.
So obviously it must be hard to talk to somebody else about that shit.
Yep.
But I feel like the more anybody speaks about that shit and goes like, you know what, bro? You're not actually a late bloomer. Shit actually just happened.
Shit actually happened.
It happened for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's people who fucking become millionaires at 22. There's people who become millionaires at 52.
Yep.
The motherfucker that become a millionaire at I don't know about me, but the motherfucker that become a millionaire at 52 probably know how to take care of his money a lot better than a 22-year-old.
Everything happens for a reason.
You
man.
know what I mean? Like, I don't think they could have gave Bernie Mac all that money when he was young. That should have been gone, bro.
Man, man, look, that's going to happen.
Yeah, I know that. Hey, you give me the money at 52, that much shit might be gone too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but you got a better chance at 52 than you had me at 22.
Man.
Shit. I had fucking 10 baby mamas by now. Fucking 22 millionaire.
I don't give a damn here.
Yeah, here, I'll pay you all. Like NFL team.
Pay you out.
NFL team. Looking for a check.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Angel investors all around. Anyways. But yeah, man. Anyways, bro. Shit, man. So you say you've been doing it for a year. You say your mama helped you out. All your supporters that are around you.
Yes.
Besides the supporters that are around you, have you had anybody that's come up to you and been like, "Hey, bro, like I really fuck with your shit." Anybody that maybe is like an influencer besides your sister?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I've had people that I don't even know. Like, ran into me in person, like, oh, my sister wore that. My sister, I had that shirt. She said that you made because she saw the logo and things like that. I've had it, man, and they recognize it. They go up to me and just show that, show a lot of love.
Recognize your face with
bro.
Your logo.
They're starting to. They're really starting to, man, and that is a surreal feeling.
That's the thing I tell people on Instagram is I have conversations with them and we're all talking, and it's like, they'll put all their pictures on Instagram of all their clothing and, stuff like that. But the motherfucker don't ever put a picture of himself up, right? Yeah. So it's like, when you go looking for that, you don't know what that person looks like. Right. So it's like, I could walk by you, you could wear that shirt, and I could be like, hey, man, I see other people wearing that shirt cool. Yep. You could dab me up, and you know the motherfucker that made it. Yep. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell people, like, I had the homeboy, Official Juice, shout out to him. When he first came on my show, I was looking for pictures on his Instagram to put on the flyer with no pictures of him. It was just pictures of everybody else. He's a photographer. So I'm like, bro, like, you gotta put one of them motherfuckers up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because if that ain't nobody gonna recognize you on the street, shit.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
Yeah. That's cool, man. What you got planned for 2022? Because I know that shit coming up quick.
Man, just being focused on this grind, dude. Watching this elevate, and I do a multitude of services. Mm-hmm. So I'm also an accountant.
Okay, so let's break them down. Like go through the list.
Yeah, so everything under the umbrella of Elite Enterprises is taxes. We do taxes, tax preparation, account management for small businesses. That includes budgeting. That includes payroll. That includes, whatever services you may need with numbers for that. But we also do medical billing. We also do Wholesale Fabric, like I said. We also sell cannabis. So we are everywhere. We try to hit all services.
You got something for everybody.
Hey, one of them bitches gonna hit.
Hey, we're gonna give this to one of these motherfucking departments, man.
One of them or all them bitches.
One of them gonna make us millions.
And then the one that make the millions is gonna support the other one.
That one goes exactly, man. So we just try to cover all aspects. Like I said, we really for the community though. That's honestly what
you got everybody covered. Yeah.
That's what propelled us to cover all angles, man, because we really seen, for me personally, I've seen all of these different areas and working for people. And I'm like, this fucked up. That's fucked up. Nah, fuck that. I would never do that. No. So just thinking about those things, I'm like, I can do better, and being able to actually apply it, man, that's That's been our goal.
Not only apply it, but do it work for yourself and not have to work for somebody else.
It's worth it. It's worth it. Whoever listening,
be able to do all
it.
those things you were doing for somebody else and get paid for it and charge your own fucking price.
Man.
Ain't no middleman, ain't none of that shit.
No middleman. It's worth it. Yeah. People think this shit is easy. First of all, like you don't, you work for yourself. You only work a couple hours a day. First of all, this is 24 hours. I do not stop. Because that's, there's a saying, don't sleep and miss your opportunity to, opportunity on success. So, my phone's on loud, my phone, whenever opportunity come across, I need to make sure I jump on it. Yeah. So, yeah, man.
That's cool, man. To have that attitude, I know it's difficult for a lot of people because a lot of people just don't have the motivation or the drive to do that shit. But to be honest with you, I think that they just haven't found their niche.
Yeah.
They haven't found the thing that they're good at, the thing that they want to be able, that they want to do, the thing they want to put their special touch on, or they might have a talent that they feel they can't even make money on. And it's like, bro, yeah, you can make money on that shit.
Money on that thing.
But it's the same thing with the job, though. You know what I mean? I used to pray for like the ability to find my niche at a job, though, at a regular ass 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like, just let me find some shit I like.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was always difficult to do that shit. So
it's hard because we creative individuals. You know?
Yeah.
And when you have people with like the type of brains where you can go out and do something for yourself,
exactly,
as opposed to just working for a corporation where you just a number and you punching in and out.
Yep.
It's more for yourself out there. You know.
I have I'm a truck driver. I used to drive trucks and
see, look, that's a whole nother thing on the resume right there.
I really try to do it all. You know what I'm saying? So, but like
that's
you just said,
But I bet that there's people out there that can recognize you, right? They see your face on the street. They gonna recognize you for different things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the crazy part about it. And so, like you just said, like looking at the manager or looking at the people that hired you, like I could do better. I quit my last trucking job, and I'm like, I want to, but seeing the profits of that, I'm like, all right, fuck it, elite transportation. Everybody buy a truck, fuck it, because I got my class A, I can drive trucks.
Do that. That's the crazy thing.
I can do that. But people don't put that mindset, man. Like owning a truck, no, I'm good. Don't even think about it. But fuck that, I'm really about to own this truck, and I'm really about to get another one after that. Just the mindset, man.
I heard somebody say one time, and they meant it to put me down, right? Because I'm the type of person who dabbles in a lot of things, right? I do get dedicated to things, but when I get dedicated to things, I find that I get obsessive. And once I get obsessive with things, like it puts me in trouble in other aspects of my life, right? So it's like I try to kind of just dip in a bunch of different things instead of just focusing on one. But they, that old saying, like, jack of all trades is a master of none, right? That shit is supposed to like put somebody down, but I looked that shit up. That there's a whole nother saying. There's a whole other saying behind
nobody
that
finishes
shit.
it.
Nobody finishes it. And it's like it benefits people who are all jacks of all trades. You know what I mean? Because it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like there's a place for people who know a little bit about a lot. You know what I mean? I feel like I know a little bit about a lot. If not a little bit about, enough to get by.
Yep.
Enough of that shit to be legit or to be able to present it to somebody.
What is the rest of it?
Right.
Look it up real quick. It's jack of all trades. It's a master of none.
Master of none, but it's also better than the master of one or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But like legitimately, like people say it and they just don't fucking finish it.
That's why bowling finna start paying off too.
Yeah. See, I bowl too.
Oh, you bowl too?
That's why I actually put it on the page, but I'm trying to join competitions. We've been going hard since fucking
spinning the ball,
March. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
I want to know how to do that shit.
Jack of all trades, master of none, though often better than a master of one.
There it is.
And there's even still more than that. It's a whole.
It's more than that too. But
it's a poem.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people use that little part to like you said, bring you down.
So bowling, bro, how you spin the ball?
John taught me how to
help
do
me
it.
because look, this is my goal. I don't want to like actually be good at bowling. But when it's my turn, I want to walk up there and I want to just spin that bitch to where it looks like I know what the fuck I'm doing and I'm gonna knock some shit down. I just don't need I don't need a strike every time.
Let me tell you something. I didn't give a shit about bowling at first. I went bowling with China and she whooped my ass so bad.
You so competitive.
I'm so competitive at everything I do.
Like
she beat my ass. Hey, she beat my ass so bad. Put it on Instagram. Like, who's next on the L train? I said, bruh, I had nightmares about that shit. I said, never again.
Nah, fuck all
She
that,
showed me once on how to spin it, and I just, man, I was a madman on that shit.
On that shit.
Showed him one fucking time. He said, "Oh, okay."
She was like, "Wait, what are you?"
And you know the cool part is, I learned everything else in my life that I don't know how to do. I learned how to do on YouTube. Right? This is one thing I have not YouTube: how to spin the fucking ball.
Yeah,
do it. You'll really learn something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that fucking shit.
Yeah, bro.
I just want to look good doing it. I just want to.
One time, I was like, "Are you serious?" And now I like sweat trying to beat it.
So yeah, man, I went from that March to bowling average of 180 now. So I'm just trying to elevate, man. Trying to get better at that so I can enter these competitions. Bringing, I do it all. I do it all.
Last time I went bowling mad. You know when you go bowling mad, you throw the ball so hard. And the cold part is
that shit go straight to the side.
Yeah,
every time.
Yeah, and I'm extras. So because I'm extras, I had to grab like the 15-pound ball, right? Because I'm extras. Like I'm just like fuck it. If I'm gonna be mad and throw some shit, like I'm gonna throw some heavy shit.
Everybody gonna hear this.
Everybody gonna hear this shit. You know what I mean? So I was throwing it, and then I'm not smooth where I let the ball go low. I let that bitch fly a little bit and just. Boom! And then it rolls.
Oh, yeah, he throw that shit up hard.
Yeah.
I think I went bowling with you before. I remember that shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm too competitive.
I'm thinking the ball about to like come down and drop into the...
We went to Cow Bowl a few times.
Yeah.
But I bowl disrespectfully. Yes, I do. But you know what I mean? Like, I just want to spin the ball. That's it.
I put this on Instagram. I spin the ball. I do... It's all that shit on there. She had edited a video for me too. That shit was dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Huh?
You didn't post it, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Homie at the bowling alley is over there taking bets and shit like one of those pool sharks.
Oh yeah, man. We be in there betting big money. It
was the last video, huh?
It's you can put it at the top or actually that one too.
Play that motherfucker. Let me see.
Look. Oh, you see.
That's what I want to do. I want that motherfucker to look like it's go back to gutter ball. Nah. That's
that
the
spin. You put that spin on it.
It's a few videos up there that I put, whoever want the smoke, or whoever want the smoke can get it.
Put the spin on it.
Hey. Right here.
This is one that... she created this one for me. Shout out to China.
Tiffany stamp, no grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you, just do it. They pay me to show you.
Shit hard.
Oh, it came back.
Yeah. It went with the lyrics.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp, no grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance.
My foot swinging on the right.
Too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you, just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Do it again.
I was like, oh yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
pull up on a bitch like bah.
All right, one more. We gonna play one more.
I like these. I'm not gonna front. You need a TikTok.
Hey,
bowling TikTok.
Man, the links are horrible on this one.
The look back or what? Nope, no look back.
Nah, not look back.
Look inside of my soul and you can find gold and maybe get rich.
Called it Brooklyn.
Look inside of your soul and you can find out in that.
I got an idea for you, but I'm gonna pitch it to you off camera.
Okay.
I don't want nobody to take that shit.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shit, man. We appreciate you for shooting through, man.
Much love.
Hell yeah, man. Went by fast as fuck.
Yeah.
If you want to plug anything else, go ahead, bro.
Man, just the Instagram, man. Like I said, elite_enterprises 504. We do a multitude of things. Come hit us up. We got you on everything. Everything. So if I can't get it, I know who can. So hit me up regardless.
That's it.
Go ahead, Cam. Where they find you at?
Y'all can find me at CoolAzzCam. COOLAZZCAM. Y'all can Google that shit. Whatever you want to see is up there. Make sure you tap in with our website at www.theinnovativeculture.com. That's where we got a lot of our content, all of the podcasts that's affiliated with us, some events, some photo shoots, and we got links to all of our YouTube videos, everything current that we putting out. Got links to our Instagram and all that in there. And then we gonna have a shop tab coming soon.
Ooh, that's dope.
We're about to put some more merch out there.
Yes, sir. Well, shit, I go by the name of DJ Punch. Y'all can follow me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo Baby, at I am DJ Punch. Make sure you follow the podcast at the FMAP Podcast. Follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. We out this bitch. Peace.
Innovative.